Hi, I'm Alicia, and we are BDB Cell Block C, and we are here to talk about things. Whoops, sorry, I gotta. There we go. Wrong way. I'll show you my butt. Okay. I thought, yeah, Black Dagger Brotherhood. Oh, dagger. She can move that one. So we've already talked about episodes 1 and 3. Yeah. We went to Catholic school, so we know that if you've gone to public school, prime numbers, not all numbers. Okay, on that note, so we discussed in the previous episodes 1 and 2, and now we're on 3 and 4. This is try number 2, because we did this Friday to be honest. We did this Friday, and then we found out that okay, we're recording, and we have audio. Okay, so episode 3. The biggest thing in episode 3 to me is I'll read the Ralph and Marissa's past comes to light. Mr. X sets his sights on Billy Brutal, which grows more worried about Death, and Death meets Torment, and intimate dinner brings. No, she has more fortitude than her babies. I think that's her reporter, the curiosity thing, because you're right, I was moving on. Yeah, like when we were standing in the hallway and he goes, let's do this. I was, okay, it's fine. Excuse me, you don't want to be here? I don't want to be here. Okay, let's go. All right. So, first good episode. I really enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. Of course, favorite line. Oh, I looked at the one. Stevie. Yes. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Well, that's what it looks like. Just saying. I don't really trust police thing. I have issues. And yeah, okay, at least even more so than me. Oh yeah. Okay, because he was in the books. He is my least favorite. Vicious. Yeah, I mean, Torment what he does to John Matthew. I just find it. I get it now though. Just for me, right? But I'm still. But it's still abandoned. Exactly. And the thing is, even if it's not your biological, you have made that relationship. You have adopted him, whether it was official or not. Right. You have adopted him. He is now part of your life. You bring him into your home. Or else he helps him all through his transition. And I know we're getting a little ahead, but no way. I know. And that's part of the reason that you dislike him. So it's the way that he treated John Matthew. Totally. I'll meet John Matthew and then Anywho, okay, so this is when Beth I absolutely love the castle that they use. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where this is. I completely love it. I'm sure it's in England. But. So Wrath finds out Wrath is a vampire, and now we're looking at Wrath's when his transition. And like you said, we find out that Marissa is actually because she comes to him during his transition to save him, because of course they have already been arranged. Promised to each other. Yeah, I was going to say arranged marriage, but they don't call it marriage. But yeah, arranged mating. Yeah, there we go. So we find out, of course, that she's older, so she's been around a little bit more than he has. Later, we find out she's actually she's old. Yeah, Havers, not Havers, not Havers, Havers. Yeah. And
Mystic.
oh God, beautiful, and
Ethereal. Yeah. And that's the character who he plays it.
Yes.
Well,
Then we have the day.
yeah, I like I said, I will live on.
And then the homeless.
Oh yeah,
Because of course, they finish a date like most people finish dates and consummate the date. And poor Wrath is writhing. And so he has to call Marissa, and Marissa's so excited.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and then when he takes her vein on her neck instead of her arm, just looks like, thinking something, and then whoosh, he sees Wrath. Yes. Well, and one of the things that you brought up is that a lot of readers do not like Marissa. And I said, I don't understand that. She is truly the victim, and I don't want to use that word, but she has the unrequited love, Wrath, and has had. Well, this is what she's supposed to. Yeah, but I really do think that she did.
I think she cared for him. I don't
think
she really ever loved him.
Not the way she thinks she did.
Right. She doesn't really understand what love is until she.
So the puppy love, the first love,
right?
And yeah, and so of course he's heartbroken and releases him from his vow. Yeah, covenant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. X and Billy Riddle plans.
Laser tag. Then they go to the cafe and see yeah. Yes. We may have said this in previous podcasts, but of course, this one used to always get any of the lesser parts when she was rereading.
When I was rereading, and I realized, there's a lot of shit that happens there. She probably read it. So I did.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is when we were rewatching it while we were doing the podcast, we're gonna fast forward. We've already seen it. We'll fast forward this, which is absolutely nothing against the lovely actor who plays Mr. X.
You are,
but out of makeup and hair,
he's nice looking.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, at the track last night, I was showing Nick because I told her, I'm like, you need to get Passion Flicks. I'm like, look, this is, and I told her because I always ask off for the two weekends. It's usually the April and July, or March and July. And she's like, so this is, and I was like, oh yeah, and they made it into a TV series. I'm so excited. For Brain, it goes all 11 years. I'm so excited.
You're a sweetheart.
No, but they said they're committed to the 11.
I know.
And all the kids.
I know.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for 11.
Yeah, me too.
If we could get a little more corporate sponsorships, more money into Passion Flicks, maybe we can start having a year and storage. Because, I was thinking about this the other day when I was rereading it. Her puppy. That there are no commercials.
Yeah, no.
I mean, so it's 46, 56, 53 minutes of straight. It's not like, an hour on regular TV and then you've got, it's really 40 minutes, just about 20 minutes commercials. No, this is full.
Yes.
Full. 53, 56 minutes of filming.
Yeah.
And so it is literally a 6-hour movie.
Yeah.
Series.
I still wonder how they're going to squeeze everything in that's last.
Yes. And obviously they did because they've gone through editing and that final. I mean, we really thought it was going to be 4. Right. Really thinking. We really figured it'd be 8.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is read the word rights. Everything's so detailed, and you need to know a lot of it. We talked about Harry Potter. That when you read them, they left out certain things. Some of it, when you and Susie spoke about how some of it wasn't really relevant to the story, the main story. But then some of it should have been.
Yeah.
So, and
it really would have helped out the people who watched the movies.
Yes.
But they're I mean, this is line for line.
Except your other bigger line.
Yeah,
the jealousy,
the jealousy thing.
Yeah.
I actually found that in the book.
You didn't bring the book?
I didn't bring it.
Mine are packed up currently. So that's okay. We will be better prepared. We said that when we recorded the first one that we had to.
Yeah.
But yeah, God. Yeah, and you don't want to just stare at us moving our mouth. We might. Where the hell I weekend commit, so I've got time. I might go through my books when I'm rearranging these. Yeah, yippee, that would have been a good part to put in, but
again, he says it to himself. He says it in his head. I still think still got it. Okay. If that's all I have to bitch about, 2 thumbs up.
My fucking suit was in there. So that is something you remember all. And Pat had been there when Torment said that to him. I'm sure he would never have let him.
Oh.
So that's
look for Carmen's.
No. Yes. It's beautifully done. Yes, we talked about the choreography, sex choreography,
intimacy,
sex.
Yeah, it's very well, very tasteful, but still,
but it's not porn.
No. And this is where he gets so hungry that he throws Beth out.
Yes, yells at her and calls for Marissa.
One thing I appreciate is how, when he screams and how things shake and that kind of stuff. They really do a good job portraying when Rob screams. You can tell that there's a misfortune.
Yeah, like you can imagine the entire house vibrating.
Yeah. And then when he was talking to Torment before this, Torment said something to him about,
it was right.
You need to cop to your feelings.
Right. It was right before
Right. And they sped it up because he was like,
for him to get over and to challenge.
Yeah. So
to make him look like he walked very, very fast. Yes. Because it's what they do. Yes. And again, was talking about how she was so excited to blow up the car and do the action scene. She was very excited. She was doing a wonderful job.
Yes, I really think it's great. And the Brett complained about it, and I'm sorry, I don't know what you want.
It's like, what are they complaining about?
We don't like Lawrence.
Well, it's not. It is, and honest to God, the only time that you can tell is when they do the close-ups, because his sideburns do not match. Like his sideburns look real. You can tell it's okay. Okay, so that's like very few and far between, and who cares?
I mean, they got it right. They got the widow's peak. They got the length of the hair. I've got no questions.
And all this is not a $50 million budget movie, people.
Yet. It's a small app. It's a startup company. And I think it's wonderful. I do. I really do.
And for someone who's been following Gordon for 20 years, I'm just happy
that they're on this call.
Yes. and they follow the book. Having been Bridgerton followers, before it was Bridgerton, we read all the Julia Quinn, and no, not complaining, but they did take a lot of what's it called,
liberties.
They
took a lot of liberties in the script.
Yes,
and the basis of the original story is there.
Yes, well, because but it's each, bottom line is it's how each one of the kids gets. Okay, fine. There's all these little sub, and then, like I've said before, absolutely love Charlotte's. Oh my,
she's in the books, but that was a nice addition. And it like, again, it follows the story, but not really. There's so many details that change, and so I appreciate what Tosca has done with Black Dagger, because she really has food book, which is what we want as fans wanted.
Yes, we wanted to make sure that everything.
Right. We were so worried that there were two movies with the script, and it wasn't how we remember it or how it is, and it's literally line for line what we read, and I don't know how you can.
Well, and even, you said before, some of them complain, it's like, oh, that's not what I had pictured. Guess what? You're wrong.
Right.
And it was not your Rice Krispies.
And for her signed off on the casting.
Yes.
So if that's what she sees, then that's who it is. What my imagination came up with was to reformat it.
Yes.
So,
yes. And I guess I'm good about, and we've discussed about when you're reading, sometimes there are things that I vividly, completely, this is from the description, this is how I come up with. But for the most part, it's kind of like, okay, it's this close. So there's still room for a limit. So I'm not disappointed, because all of them, they're all great looking. And again, back to Vicious is my absolute least. And I know I'm going to get all kinds of crap on that, but he just has. He's always been my least favorite character. And I didn't have one way or the other tour, really. No, I didn't have the strong, anger towards him that you do. But yeah, then after seeing him on screen, I'm drooling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Are beautiful and really excellent job portraying Vicious, but
his mannerisms, everything. I mean, It's like, I know it's him, and it's like, why am I attracted to you? Because I really don't like you.
You're doing a very good job, and even your names.
Yes, yes. And I love that they did a worldwide search for the knowing that they came from the old world, old country, and we don't exactly know, and then we have our own language. So, it's kind of cool to be Hungarian, to be Australian, English, German.
I really enjoy all the different accents that we get. Obviously Robert Master is German, and so we get
Yes.
My Nini was my grandma. She was my
Mm-hmm.
but she's not there. Anyway, she was German, and they missed her so much. And so when I hear German accent, for me, it's very comforting. It's like coming home.
Well, yeah, because it's grandma. It's like grandma.
Yeah.
Yep, I get it. And that's what's what I just love the most of it. The only one, which again, it's not nothing against passion fruits, and Tor doesn't have one,
but he kind of does in this one. When he's arguing with Raph, he sounds less American.
Yes, but then any other time, well, and again, maybe in the upcoming episodes he'll have one. Maybe he's just kind of working on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that, And I'm not complaining.
No,
but that was the only thing. I just kind of, when he spoke, it's like, I just think of Butch as being the only American.
Right now, he's coming to,
Yes,
is coming to Beth's house to watch over her.
Right.
And even when he talks here, you can kind of hear a little bit more of an accent.
Yeah, but it just still sounds so American.
Well, I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. I just, Fritz also.
Yeah. I expected him to be British.
And yes, definitely British. Maybe they didn't have, or they didn't fit in. It doesn't matter.
Every other portrayal, every other aspect of the gentleman playing Fritz is spot on.
Oh, yeah. So, wonderful little dog.
Yes.
Even the way he gets all intimidated. Yes.
Yeah. And again, so like the walking scene where Kermit comes to visit Beth and be protected by him, and the details. They have a Sam Adams who gets all the oatmeal raisin cookies. Could have been any kind of cookies. Good corn. Okay. It was oatmeal raisin.
Archway oatmeal raisin.
Yep. You don't have to go to that level of detail.
Right.
But she did.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yes. And that's what I love about Tosca and her including the warden on everything. Because her followers, you cannot complain. Everything has been so peaceful, so spot on. Your big hang up, you wanted to make sure there was a glass of water and
yes, when she goes and finds Darius's room, and I wanted a glass on the side of the bed with an end of water in it, and it stacked on a couple books, and I was there. I mean, you didn't have to include that part, but to me, that's a detail that I remember. It's one of the things that I enjoy, having years read the book, and those are things that stick in my mind. Yes, I've read it over 20 times.
You said 100.
Oh, sorry. Anyway,
but yeah, so those are little things that stick in your head. Yeah.
That they didn't have to include. I'm sure there are people who were like, "What are you talking about? Was that the homes?"
Right. But if you've only read, like we've talked about, I've only been through twice on the entire series, so I've only read them twice. So there are things, sometimes there are things that I then pick up on that you're like, and then we kind of go back and we reread it. It's like, yeah. But then there's so many things that you pick up on because you have read them so many times.
Right.
So you expect it's family. You know what that room's supposed to look like. Right. Yeah. It's almost like you've been there. Yeah. I mean, just, yeah. And I always root
for the monster. Yeah. They didn't have to include.
Yes, which is absolutely perfect. And then I'll look later with I know. Yeah, is such awesome. I mean, you can read it in her face.
Yeah.
You know exactly.
Yeah. She's very good. And, like the sorrow, and the shame that Marissa's feeling.
Right. She feels like it's all her fault.
Right. She feels like she's the deficient one. That he'd been, a better mate, whatever, that he would eventually come to love her. And that's and now she realizes that's not going to happen. And she internalizes that, which, after 400 years, I can understand that.
Right. Imagine doing it after 5 years.
But she portrays all of that just in her face and how she delivers her lines, and I'm truly that way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and we've said before, all of them such wonderful actors. You really, they are. They're absolutely wonderful. Okay, so favorite scene from episode 3. Because of course, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of have to. That way you can think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, of course. Nice fucking too.
Oh, well,
That whole, okay, that's a giveaway because that's one of my favorite from the books as well. And the other one that today was really was when Butch gets drunk and everything, and Jose says to him, you know, after hey, get me and Megan nice jewelry on our anniversary.
right.
It's so funny because he's like, I love you, honey.
Well, you're welcome. He's giving me amazing some earrings. Their anniversary.
Right?
Oh my
how
their relationship was in the books, and it just comes true. And
which again is why I feel later.
yeah,
Because you just yeah.
and the gentleman who plays Billy Riddle, perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh, here it's
Yes, here it
the
is.
scene. Yeah. It so happens to be coming up on.
Yeah, the scene where Butch
Love
wakes
you,
up
honey.
after.
Yeah. Then buy me a mink and a nice pair of earrings for our anniversary. Yeah. Love it. Okay. So I'll give you enough time to think.
Yeah, that you nailed it. Those two are my favorite. Yeah, for some reason, I just episode really stick with me. And it's not anybody's fault but mine. I can't make it stick in my head. You asked me what's my favorite episode moment in 3, and I'm like
the list, by the way, is what I think.
oh, sure. Yeah, I did say
that. That's so new.
Yeah, and that's me. I got a post-it notes all over my desk for my first because I bring them home. And in fact, I was cleaning up the counter and I was sorting through the mail, and I came across the post-it note that I left myself from last about that work, and I was like,
what?
I did that, ooh, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
But I do, I list, how long will I live?
Yeah,
Can
how
I go out
often
in the
do I have
sun?
to think hang on the sun? And that cracks me up because, you know, the warden says all the time, she's not a listener. She says that. So I find that interesting that
The word was not.
that's what she said. She said that she's not, and that surprised me. She did not seem, she very much seemed like the list.
Yeah,
type.
I would like her.
But yeah, and she said that on 2 different narratives. I was like,
Well, kudos to her for getting shit done and remembering what she wanted to do, because that's not me.
especially, yeah.
Okay, so this is when Luke meets the sisters, and that Pepsodent smile. Perfect.
Yes. If any of you don't know, Pepsodent smile is Pepsodent toothpaste.
Just look up Pepsodent ads on YouTube. Oh, and Dick. Oh,
He is.
yeah, he's really creepy. Those big Dick.
And not in the literal sense.
Yeah.
In the missing sense.
Right.
He knows something. So he should be driving a sports car.
He was a misogynistic jerk. Right. Yes. But I love the dumpster. Again, another detail that they didn't have to do. He chose a black dress, and he wore red robe, and so absolutely, yeah, attention to detail.
Oh,
You know what else I noticed, and that's just because it says no.
Oh, no, I did not notice that. But, okay, little trivia. Did you notice that Beth has picture blue up?
Yes, I think that's so sweet. Yep.
Yep. Like, oh.
But I was watching it last night, and I was like, I saw him from behind, and I was like, "What's with my hearing aids?" And then I was like zeroing in, and you could just barely see the line.
Thousands of years old.
Well, no, it's not a detail that's in the books. I just got one.
So yes,
So I picked up on. Yeah, I've been deaf in my right ear since I was 9, and I just went through that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I went to
now you're gonna make me sit here.
I went to a summer concert last night, and the band was so loud.
By the way, Nike's band was playing that night. Oh, her cousin.
He's in a band.
Wow.
So here's Havers and Marissa having a conversation. Yes, he thinks he's figured out how to store blood. You know what I love? Again, attention to detail. You're beautiful. In Sinner, the one where Savage comes back and leaving Brandon. And they like wait.
Yeah.
It's the book before us.
Yeah.
The fact that it is a human who finally figures out how to store, and they come up with a substitute eating, a substitute for the blood.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do as good or as well as actual blood, but if you need blood, like during surgery, it's saving the emperor's life. And I love the Edwards hates humans so much, and then it's not only a human but a woman who figures Eva Warden.
Well, of course. Okay, so that would be.
Is it the Savior? Yes, I think it's the Savior.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's the
it's the Savior Center.
Liver unveiled, liver risen, and then last one's love. Because isn't it murders?
No.
Wait a minute. Whose mate is? That's what's gonna drive me crazy.
It's Murder's mate. Murder's mate.
Yeah.
But I'm on Savage. And he is the murderer because they think he's dead. He's in one of the coffins that
yes. That's in the.
I said
They can't draw.
They think it.
Yeah, they think he's in, and he's not. That's right, because he. Yes. So yeah,
he's right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so it's Murder's mate that actually murders, because she's a scientist.
And she's a geneticist.
Yes.
And so her and Jane are best friends.
Yes. Yes. They're both on that same level.
Oh, she's getting in the car.
Oh yeah. And both this whole.
So pissed. And again, the detail. Why did it take you so long? Did he have to convince you to come? No, Blitz was following us. We had to get off. We had to get sail. But again, that was in the book.
Yeah, that's and I just poor Twilight.
I know, he looks good in leathers, and he looks good. I love this. Okay, this is what made me think. He's in the mirror. He's got a suit on, and he's trying to
yeah, he does.
Trying out different smiles, and that reminded me of Beauty and the Beast when the Beast is said they're gonna have dinner.
Yes,
and they get him all dolled up, and he's like trying to not be ferocious.
Yes,
and it's not working.
Yeah,
that's.
Well, but they are the monsters.
They are. Yeah.
So yes, that's why we always root for the monsters. Especially in Tokyo. Yeah.
You're way into her. She feels the same way.
He's like offended.
Well, he's offended
Typical
because, you know,
dude.
he doesn't want to. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't want you to sit over here. I don't like her.
I'm just having sex with her.
Well,
Yeah, typical dude. Just having sex with her. Don't like her.
not at all.
But none of them are allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
But he's not into it. It's like the little kid in high school. You know,
wait, I don't know.
they do not. Some of them, right, probably maybe 6 months before they start regressing. I think that's about when they realize. And then, so just saying, they seem grown up. Get ready. And just,
I'm not that one. They grew up.
yeah, but things go nice. Interesting soon. But yeah, so she goes, yeah, so we're through 3, and then, so we've kind of been back and forth. And then, well, okay, so then they, obviously, so what happens with them having sex, right? Because the alarm goes off, and that's when he starts talking about she needs to go to work. It's not very happy.
Oh, and here's
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the wells for the first one. I'll see her baby tomorrow.
Baby bump.
I love the fact that one of the details in the book is, at the end of Black Dagger, they talk about moving in together. But they're like pretty pleased and so in the kitchen and scene is very much. And so again, the attention to detail.
So that's fun. Now you can make me watch, see if I can see the hearing aids too. It's like,
It's not really noticeable, but I picked up on it because I started to. Well,
okay.
Mm.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because I'm,
So I got this thing. What did I do?
so where am I? What's going on? Yeah. I love the house. It's a little more modern than what I expected, but
Just for me, I didn't expect the stairs to be perfect.
well, that's how most of them.
I pictured it bigger, like more spacious, the rooms.
It's not terrible. Fun. Yes. But yeah, a lot of them that's like, I'm even thinking all of them here on the north side. That's just how they do it. You come in the foyer, you've got the stairway usually on the right, and then the rest of the house is to the left.
I guess just because when they turn this into the audience, they talk about how when you first walk in the door, the secretary's there.
Yeah,
And she checks you in
to the left.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what's funny is when you say that, even though I never really thought about it, but that is because I always see the secretary in my head. What's her name? Later training Paradise. I just see her sitting like coming in, and there she is on the left at the desk. I just see her right there at the left. I don't know why.
Well, and I pictured it realistic 6.
So am I, so that doesn't help. Most,
I have a horrible joke.
okay.
What does a dyslexic agnostic sound like?
Dyslexic, agnostic, insomniac. Okay, I don't get the insomniacs. Okay, what?
He likes waking at 1 o'clock.
Yes. Well, I knew that part, but I was like, so I could go laying awake. Okay, got it. And yes, there. You have 4 and I have 1, so I know there are dogs.
Yes.
Oh, and I speak them into existence. Okay. 10. Okay. Yeah.
Why does
Death means so much to you. And what's funny is, of course, when you're reading the books, you don't think as much about the quotes. And then when you see it on the screen, it's like, oh yeah, these words, you kind of run over when you're reading the book because you get the gist. And when you're watching, it's kind of like, oh, that's deep.
And I was telling her, you need a date over, something more. That we could give you something normal. She's like, not normal. So,
Normal. Isn't that right, Penny?
yeah, it's normal.
Okay. Yes, and one of the things we discussed too, about cutting the food.
Yeah, how his food is already perfect. You know, this is that.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's really boring. And he said, I mean, she takes.
Well, yeah, later then.
Oh, who are you fighting? He was talking about the left. Telling her about.
Yeah, vampire hunters.
She needs to make it sure.
And I like how series like that, they just did the flashback to see Mr. X getting rid of some.
Yeah, loading one of
boy.
the civilian, that's what a civilian going through. You see the barn where he takes them and tortures them for go. All the other poor little prostitutes and girls who lose their lives and fall onto this.
Yes. Yes. When so we could go on into 4.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to think what else happens in 3 that we would miss.
they was to do was talking about well, then they show Mr. X incinerating the body by letting them
Done, yeah.
so you can see what actually happens to her. As brains.
Hello. Yeah. And he does tell Beth about because she asks about sunlight,
Right?
and he says, 4th-degree burns, so bad, and generation. Okay, so I do have one question. And I know it's probably a matter of minutes, but I was very surprised about seeing Marissa's bruise.
Wow.
Because they talk about how people healed.
Yeah, but she hasn't. He took a huge. He had been.
All right.
And so she went home after and had dinner. And it takes a couple days to fully recover. Had to go on with the person that we take, they do get bruised. Oh, and okay, something that we talked about on the podcast did not happen. Well, it happened, but it was so. Or, as I like to say, duh. We talked about how in the series that Raph says that they moved around a lot.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, I can remember that. That wasn't.
Yes,
it was. Yes, it was.
You did go back and check?
Yeah, I agree.
I know they talked about, like, later, Blaylock's parents.
Yeah.
You know, because they talk about having the safe house and that, he moved a couple times. But, yeah. So, okay, so that's one of the things that I think neither one of us, it didn't hit either one of us about them moving early on.
Right. I read that, but it didn't compute. When they in there, it says, we moved around a lot. We thought we would say family. One of our servants betrayed us, and I was like, where that? They lived in a castle. They had a core. My gosh, but no, because I got talking. We can start reading where we are on the TV show and go forward through that.
Well, yeah, because when we were looking yesterday on the first one, we were, the jealousy was in chapter 23, 24, like,
Yeah.
So, very early on.
Yeah.
And that's what we're in the late 30s here.
So,
I don't know because I just don't even go there. I don't watch it. Second to third degree burns, incineration occurs. I don't know first it in. Then is something you don't want. Those of us who are light skinned understand.
Absolutely. I don't know. No, I don't.
They're definite.
I mean, there's some pluses.
But it also depends on which. Do you want to be a Twilight? Do you want
Twilight be a warning man?
I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do like because they actually.
Yeah. They eat. Real good.
Yes.
I just like the
and sleep.
Mm-hmm. Smoke. No, but I like the mind control part of it also.
Right. Yay! Wouldn't that be nice?
You want to give me this branding card free?
What is Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
Yeah, I could go for some of that.
And they're not even there. It's the cheese. Whatever. Next series kids come out. Okay. Works. But then yes, because we're talking.
This is when Proto goes when he sees his eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. They
Dead. Oh my gosh. It's why looking on Insta they were on Tosca's Instagram because of course I'm trying to get more people to watch Passion Flicks, so I'm showing them all, and they showed Rage, and of course his
blue eyes
and his body, and they're kind of yes, and so I have Sia with me. Well, everybody goes, oh my God, and I go, I always say, wait a minute, hold on, fair enough. But they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So, yes, and that's what I tell them, I go, the attention to detail. So this is, like you said, it's not a $50 million budget movie, but you would never know.
I mean, they do that.
I mean, the chair. I mean, look.
The set is fabulous. It screams old well.
And I think a lot of this stuff is filmed in Georgia. because that's where their baby's at.
Yeah.
So you've got all those antebellum homes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is the part I don't want.
Yeah, well, we can discuss that. Yeah, I don't like people thinking over things.
Even though they're a strawberry nut, and they kill it because it's important. It's an important detail in the book that we always want to be that people.
Turning. So, can I have an insurance?
You know, by then I'll probably have dementia because of my hair pops, and I won't know that I did that.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, and we talked about that's a big one. Who is it Zegas? That
Yeah, they
very
talk about
much, very
very
much.
much when he goes when his mate needed, and then after it's done, he goes down to the kitchen and there's a chicken, a roast chicken, and he like stripped it bare, but he was taking the best parts, the juices, and then he was eating what they a lot of people that was yeah, he was picking out particular pieces and being very choosy about what he thought. It was that literally taking all of the parts from the world. Yes. Here's my own secret book. And
Yeah, oh, and I love the
condom, even though, you know, I'm
you've perfect how many times? Now you're worried about it. Yeah, a little late.
and here's the other thing. He says, we can't get viruses, even you're not.
They know if you
I would know if you weren't. You know. So,
well,
she's a human, and so I'll bet her
right. And that's what's cute because, you know, and then when he talks about he gets himself upset to some other man.
Oh, yeah, taking care of her. Yeah. Like, who will I use afterwards?
Oh, jealousy.
Jealousy rears its ugly head. Yep.
Yeah. And again, he's totally in denial. But, you know, I'm sad with her, but nothing between them.
I'm looking forward to episode. Well, I'm looking forward to either episode, but this one in particular.
I want him to end.
Well, no,
I know it should be like 8 or 10 of them. And they could already be filming next season. That doesn't start till the fall.
But after she goes through the transition, and he comes upstairs, and Raph has already told the brothers that he's getting mated. And when she walks in the room, they all stand up, form a circle around her, and she's like, "Oh, like,
What's gonna happen now?
they bury their daggers with the floor."
That's gonna be awesome. The way Tosca does everything. Yes, that is gonna be so cool. So cool. And I am looking forward to the carpet. Oh yes, how cool is that? I'm telling you, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I would assume that they would have to just like make it look like, and then also they turn around and there's some text. But well, the blood because they got so much. But yeah,
I don't
see,
see there's
those eyes.
So his so it's like it's not even a line with like.
Well, and that honestly, I mean, that's what because they talk about them being so light.
Yeah.
So, and again, you know, whenever the warden saw the Rice Krispies, then because they talk about having to do multiple. contexts on different ones
Right.
to get it right. And Jesus,
There was like, never thought I would have to measure people's
eyeball.
get so deep in our again, that's what makes this
Yes.
series really, really stand out. You know, and okay, they're not A-list actors, but
Who cares?
I don't care.
Because here's the thing. I was watching something the other day and I was laughing because I was like, okay, whoever it was, their first, second, third show, really, we're not A-list actors. But it's like, oh, but you remember them from this film. And it's like, oh, how wonderful.
You can start somewhere.
Exactly.
And I love their portrayal of their characters. So any naysayers, you won't like their channel.
And not only that, but let's just make a little aside here before the master, who is currently in Ballerina, which is she John Wick. So, and Keanu Reeves is in it. Yeah. So he gets to be in a movie with Keanu.
He's been in a lot of shows though, just because they're not American.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of European.
Yeah, and it's like we think we're it.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, we do.
I know, but
because we can't understand any of the others unless we put subtitles.
Well, put your subtitles on.
I
Put
usually
your big girl things and watch them.
I usually do. Go to the festivals, international.
So, you know, he's done a lot.
But as far as you know,
American,
the American, and the other thing I like is like on the Insta at least, Black Dagger Brotherhood. I think was like I don't know where she's from. I do not get the impression that she is American. And she has a lot of followers, and I have to hit the translate button.
Oh yeah, because it's
yes, and I know I've seen on Facebook a lot of them Spain, yes, Spain, Portugal, someplace else that there are a lot.
Oh,
like,
one
wow.
of one of the ladies that was in my group before Facebook was a thing. You have one on Yahoo this BDB people, and if any think you're one, and
Good about your group. From out of the country.
Thank you. And then one of the ladies was in Quaker. You haven't been introduced yet on the series, but you'll meet them in the next. Like they're friends of John Mapp in the next book, and she's from Spain. He actually flew to go to one of the war signings, and so yeah, I got to meet. Oh, and she's in New Zealand. We've never actually met, but we do Facebook, and we used to talk about it before. And I met a lot of women. Carrie was from Georgia, and Jamie was from Oklahoma, and then
did you ask Carrie if she got to go down for any of the?
No, she said she's not educated.
Oh,
but we had another lady from Canada. I mean, it's so nice to be able to meet somebody that enjoyed the series as much as you did, and then we could get together and go to the science together and have a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, and even some of the ones we've met in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on a group text, because now you can do that.
Yeah. Now you can do that.
So we're on group text, and it's like, hey, is anybody going to Saratoga? Yeah, okay, well, we'll see, etc. So yeah, so there's what, 14 of us, 15 of us.
Yeah.
That, yeah, on group
When we
text,
talk
we're
to
always
each other,
checking, yep.
you know, checking on each other when we.
Yeah, anything comes out. Yeah, and then I saw on Insta the Pokey, and
Oh yeah,
I was very excited because I was like, yes, I do. I probably check about every other day on our website for merch to see.
I'm eager for merch, and I'm like,
I would love to get from her because she should be making money off the dog. Of course, I didn't have merch, so I love getting a lot of stuff from Etsy. On the Bronze Fox Boutique is one of my favorites.
yeah, Laren Design.
Yes, Laren Designs. So yeah.
And then Kathy Crest has a lot.
Oh yes, and every time they have a sale, I'll go to tents.
Yep. Me too.
Yeah. The only thing that I wanted to get, because yours was the only one I'd seen, was the back.
Oh yes.
And there was the name one. Yeah, and it's all the names, but almost everything. I mean, I'm going through Etsy and Cafe Press, and I can't find anything. I got a blanket, nice skirt.
Oh, brother took them.
Yes.
It's like the backpack. Our compass white, the name's black, and then
Black with white.
black's white name.
Because I almost bought it, just couldn't find one. I wanted a backpack for
That's what
door.
I know it was. I don't know
Right.
which
Place it was. There's starts. It automatically. But yeah, it's on. And it will keep replaying. It'll look.
Oh, mine doesn't do it. Mike was taking a nap last night, and when he woke up, I was watching the third episode. Watching see it. It was like, it's not the fourth episode. This is the third episode. What? Because I wanted to reflect on it. Because I knew we were going to redo this.
Yes. And that's why I did. When you texted me last night, I was like, okay. Oh, do you want to do the, what this one's about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm so not used to it. There we go.
Rage unleashes the beast. Brown comes up to that. Mr. X punishes the lesser and invites Billy to join the society. Beth's transition begins, and both characters take pushes her to wrath when he meets them.
Yes.
I love that's really nice. Well, and I have so many favorites.
Yes.
In this episode. You know, when we meet the beast for the that was really cool. When Butch meets the brothers.
Oh yeah. No one kills the human being. And then Fritz.
Oh yes. If you put blood in the human, you do it in the backyard. Yeah.
Like, and then I wanted him to finish saying, because you do know, blood's to get out of the womb, 100-year-old Oriental, 1,000-year-old, yeah. Priceless. Priceless. I knew what you meant. Priceless, not worthless. Yes. Worthless. No, only does.
And then when
and he really gets his doors knocked. And
kudos to Michael and Victory. They knocked it out of the park.
There's anyway. But yes, they both did. And like we were talking before, I mean, I've seen Michael in other things, and kudos to his craft, because I, being a huge Butch fan, I mean, that's my man, yes, our man.
We grew up.
Yes, so I think that's why we
gravitate
towards that, and of course, well, I think the beef one. So then I lost my train of thought. This is
I cannot help you get on that.
That's okay. About how good he did. About not. I mean, he is Butch. There is no.
He does a really good voice.
Yes, I don't. And from what I understand, most of them all signed on for the 11-year.
Yeah.
To do this, obviously, they don't hold them to not being allowed to do anything else. I get that. But I do hope that we don't.
I mean, I follow in shows when he stopped other projects.
Endeavors, yes. Yeah. But I really hope that we're able to keep, and not to say that they can't be replaced, but it was like with Dermot. Michael replaced the first actor. Right. Michael was a little softer than the first actor, so of course I liked him a little bit better. But not having read the book, I don't know. Maybe the first actor was better.
I did.
Yeah. So
I get to see the too. Oh, that's not how I.
Well, and I'm wondering if that really, or is that the best way that they could do it? Well, yeah, you're talking about this one, or are you talking about the dragon?
I was talking about the dragon and the scar. Yeah,
the scar is not at all. I like it, but it's not at all. Like, I really thought it was just the bombs.
Yeah,
so it was going to be pokey pokey.
Yeah, and so I thought it was going to be like a Star Wars kind of thing.
Yes, a bunch of little. What was we used to do? String art.
Oh,
you know where the little nails are, and then you take. Yeah, that was kind of what I imagined.
That's what I imagined, but
that's okay. It's the
I'm assuming again. I'm assuming since she has so much input that's what she envisions the scar to be. So what am I to say?
Right. And again, we're not criticizing. Just one of those things, like each reader has in their mind. And we're not saying it's a bad thing. It just, I was surprised when I saw it, because I was like, what is that? I was like, oh, wait, that's just.
Right. And the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
In my imagination, it was like purple and scaly, and
and the fact that he moves. Right. So, and I know you'd have to do CGI. You can't actually. Yeah. But yeah, that just been blind 300 years. I love that. 300?
You hold up pretty good. Yeah. Gotta say, you're holding up
just fine.
Yeah, the dragon was different. But I'll be honest with you, I based what I thought dragon looked like on a little plushie.
Oh, so that's true that you have.
Yes, and the dragon was getting my mind a little bit more personal. And this is actually true to life, so. But it's dark. It's like reds and blacks, and I just expected it to be more colorful.
Right, because I remember purples and greens.
Do you?
Well, we're going to see in a minute.
Yeah.
But again, it's like when you're reading, it's all in what you take from it. Yes.
And wings are big. No, love what they were.
I agree, because like when they talk about in the school, when it's 2 stories or 3 stories high.
Yeah.
So that's why, to me, yeah, the wings, that whole span. Actually, I was looking at him next to the trees, and I was like, huh, that's a little small. Well, you know. But again, you can't do necessarily.
There's only so much.
And it's not that I'm disappointed by him at all. Oh my god, I love the dragon. Love dragons anyway. Yeah, no, he just, oh my gosh, he was adorable. Adorable. He was. Although I think he's adorable even in the books. I don't think of him as that.
No, I don't either.
And I love me where he loves me. Well, yeah, because he loves me. Of course. But yes, I love their relationship because it is a separate entity.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, it's like having a
Split
personality. That's exactly what I kind of think of it. It's like, you know, when I get mad and rage, you know, it's like,
But, you know, both sides of the personality still like you. That's good.
The whole trend,
Yeah.
you know, get upset or whatever. But yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand. I've never understood this thing. They don't. Okay. Let me state what I don't understand.
Yes,
Then we
please.
can go
Then we're
from
going to
there.
elaborate.
I don't understand how the brothers think that Z is the one. But I don't think they know that he's not ever having sex with these.
Correct. I don't even know if Fury knows that.
Yeah, I don't think Fury knows
Because he is so tight with everything, the emotions. Yes, he's completely caused stop. That's why, you know, they say, oh, you know, Robert's the only one that can come. Well, yeah, and then he proves that he can't.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. Everything that he has been through, he's so closed off. They have no idea. I don't want to spoil, but when we find out that he's not going to do what he was asked to do, follow me? Right, yeah, without a huge spoiler. At that point, I mean, that to me is like, well, he is. I mean, he is not what they think he is. They don't understand, you know, how he's trying to deal with his trauma and not hurt. Oh, yes.
Where he sees her father's room for the first time. Oh, and there's papers on the desk. Yep.
And then there's the book in the water.
Yep. And I mentioned this the last podcast that I expect there to be. No, I understand why.
Right, because okay, so you know, through all of them, and even in Darius, and the not prison camp, yeah, in the prison camp book, you know, when they talk about architecture,
yeah,
you know, Rage and Darius,
yeah,
okay, so he talks about how meticulous Darius is. Loves all of them, really nice. And so this kind of is how I saw it because, and I don't mean this that way. So you know how people, you know, like just take a whole wall and saw pictures? Okay, that's what you see. That's what you thought it should be. That's one of my, so from that, when they talk about, and then how he's building the mansion, I expected more of this because I thought, okay, he's going to have a couple of them up there, but then he's going to have like 50,000 square feet. You know, and it's like, so that he has something to sit down at his desk and go through and look through and have the pictures. Yes, because I didn't imagine all over because him being
just because that's land. Everybody decorates this thing.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. And you think about how old he is.
Yeah.
You know, so of course he's going to be a little different. Okay, now we're getting ready to give up on the
The
dragon.
beast is coming.
Oh, yeah, and I love that.
Wrath and rage, and they're hanging out at the.
I need to buy a dress to do.
Yeah, he does.
Am I that awful? No, you're just not wrong very often.
And I brought welding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I love Peggy Bob. He did really at least. Oh. Yep.
And I mean, Alex is, because it's like, he is just walks so cocky. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, I do. The casting's wonderful, and the performers truly taking their characters to heart. Which, I mean, they're on the screen, and it's just been great. And of course, all the flashes of the wrestlers.
Yeah. See, but this never occurred to me that.
See the green, the purple.
Yeah, I see it now.
So I was like, well, wait a minute, that's what I saw.
I don't need to watch. Like,
I
just
know
sit in the
that's
dark.
yes.
She
She
doesn't like it, right? Yeah. 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 Now I can see it when I'm not sitting in the dark.
It does look a little more like a horny toad, though. Although I guess technically that fits in perfect.
Yeah. I get rats walking up.
You and me. We've been this before.
Yeah.
But okay, was it Wrath or someone else that said, please don't eat me? Who said, please don't eat me? What? And I know it wasn't Mary.
No. It was
one of the brothers. And I thought
it was Vicious.
It was Vicious. Okay, it's one of them when they're coming. But I remember.
They're at Mary's house.
Ooh, yes, it's in next book, so we'll see that.
It's in the next.
Okay, he says, and please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. I was rolling.
Mary's like, you saved me. You did a good job.
Well, and that brings through. I mean, and I know the warden just writes down what she's going to write Christmas treats for. She's also adding some, of her own. And that humor, is her. Because that is her when we're at the Q&As. Yeah. She does any interviews, videos, and one of our things.
Oh, yeah.
This
is when Z meets Alf, Tyler, and Darius.
Admiring my artwork. You'd like to see the rest of it.
And then it happens in the book. He puts her up like he's going to take his clothes off.
Yeah.
And, Andrew, hell of a job.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. And then what we talked about, about now, it's like all of a sudden, you're not willing to share.
And then it's when he finds out who she is.
Yep.
You actually see him withdraw. He portrays it very well. Yeah.
Yes.
Because, he's got the bravado going on. But then when he leaves, you see him.
She's Darius's daughter. And just the whole facial expression.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And what's her? And then he just I don't want to say winces out, but I mean the whole
change in demeanor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again,
he looks back like he's sorry.
Yes, and says nice to meet you. Yeah. And that's the whole. I mean, that at that moment,
there's much more going on.
A projection than to the future. Treats and I have one other two. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I can imagine you wake up from your sleep and there's Z hanging over.
Yeah,
Let's play batshit, man. I mean, come on.
I jump out of my skin when he's trying to kiss me good morning, and when he's leaving for work, I can't imagine what I would do if he was there.
Exactly.
But I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah, I startle easily.
Really.
No way.
I'm shocked. Oh, well, that's nothing. I worked the other day. Minded my own business. And one of the IT guys comes
You were minding your own business.
Yeah. And he comes up and standing, behind me. And I go to turn around to walk away, and there he is. She was like, "What?" I'm like, my own little zone.
Well, maybe now that I've got home, it's
He startled all the time.
Yeah, because I don't hear the people. I'm like, oh.
Oh my God, I love it. He tells him about Fury. He's one of the brothers that
He's twin.
There's another one? Or there's two of them, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. So, man.
I'm looking forward to the.
I am telling you. So they did such an excellent job on his makeup.
Oh yeah.
I have to tell you, when I was showing people all of the brothers, I have to go through and list everybody else, and then the one I don't know, I know is Fury. Because he's the only one.
Yeah, I mean, they really transformed so different.
Yeah. That it's like, after I've named everybody, it's like, oh yeah, no, that must be Fury.
Yeah.
So that's a compliment. I don't.
Yeah, it's a compliment to the production crew, makeup and hair and all of that. That you completely transformed him into a different person.
Yes. So where are my clothes?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I really wanted her to branch on.
But I wanted to see the because in the book it describes that like City got a basketball.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you can do a baby bump. Can't you do that?
Yeah, really. But we don't want to ruin that beautiful.
Perhaps we can just that's fine. A little indigestion.
A bitch. Yeah. That's okay. I'll get you some alka-seltzer. This is sweet. That's okay. Take care of the baby, but she knows.
She rubs her forearm and seems to, because she says in the book that I did what I wanted. Question. I can.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
I just did what I would have wanted someone to do for me when I was. That's what makes the best character. So beautiful.
Oh yeah.
She grew up
as far as she knew.
As far as she knew. And didn't have parents. Lived in an orphanage, but who still has. She's not hard. A lot of kids that come out of that situation very good when they grow up. And she still has it. Yep.
Yes. I mean, just the way he just looks at her adoringly.
Yeah. Well, and they did, again, attention to detail. In the book, he takes off his glasses. And when she turns around to look at them, he is gazing at her with, like, adoringly or like something. But, he's got this transform look on his face.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we did. We took off his glasses because he wanted her to see his eyes, see how much she means to him. Oh, now we're talking about.
Yeah, because I had to fast forward the lesser because I told you.
Do the lesser.
I can't do the torture thing.
This is where he died.
Yes, when his parents. Yes. And yeah, we were talking about that earlier about how he talks about moving around.
Yeah.
Now, and I have to tell you, So again, I'm talking things are different. What do you imagine? I do not imagine him being in a armoire.
Yeah, I thought it was like literally
like in a safe room.
Right.
Like either below, like I imagine him like looking through slits, like
through stone, like they
yes.
put him like the
in the
stone
wall.
pulls way.
Yeah.
You shove him in this cubby, and that's well, I envisioned well. They probably.
Yeah. Again, I mean, but it also might not be. I mean, it might be that Bryce Treats actually thought of it as an armoire.
And they got him scratching his nail, trying to get out, and then he clamps his hand over his mouth, just like the books.
And, yeah.
It's okay, perfect.
And, just cannot even imagine.
No.
And again, the whole reason that he is like he is, and, am I that off?
No. It's just, it's trauma response.
Yep. And trauma sucks. It does. Anytime helps. Yeah. So.
And I feel so bad. They didn't even, he says in the books that he had no idea what was going to happen during this transition because they hadn't told him. Because, he's royal and I don't know what.
You don't talk about those kind of.
Well, yeah.
Well, I get Havers and Marissa. I mean, some of the Havers gets disgusted by her when she starts to talk about anything that's, personal. And it's like,
there's a detail in Mary's book that Mary Lover, where Martha's he's looking around and wondering that he loved, and Havers didn't think it was appropriate because it was made out of like wood and metal or something. And he thought that just wasn't feminine and it was just but he thought.
Yeah. Well, remember, he may be male, but
yeah, she was older.
So, yeah, it is very important. And if you haven't, all right, have you? Yeah, it's just, intriguing. That is, and that's part of the reason I think that the brothers so are attracted to these strong females.
Yeah.
They're not going to just sit down and shut up.
Even though that's what he told her to do at dinner.
Well,
I would have left then too. If I had gotten that, tell me to sit down and shut up. I'm so down.
I think I've been hasta luego, buddy. But, you also wouldn't have a story.
Sure.
Say, walk away. Don't know how the story ends. So that would be okay. And, because we start discussing like all of the things that still have to happen. Right? And we've only got 2 episodes.
2 episodes left.
Too.
Yeah. Because we still have finished our transition, the meeting subscribers, being taken, him finding her, them in the hospital, and then yes, we are a spoiler zone,
but yeah, in case it's somebody who hasn't read all of them,
a newbie and you don't really,
and it might be this is the only one you've read. So again,
big.
Yeah,
you deserve to discover it like we did.
Yes, which is again, well, reiterate heavy that you should read them in the order in which they were released.
You need to read the 5 stories.
As you go through when they were written.
When they were written and released. Because things happen in the side series, like the training. Training books.
Yeah, but one of the ones we've talked about is on interest. It's about
should read
and to be there.
Yeah, because the antagonist in the Fallen Angel series comes into the BDB world because the Fallen Angels is BDB adjacent. And you see cameos from the brothers in those, so it's important to read them. And then other things happen in the training book where they start a training program to have the
get
not just the certificate. So you have kind of like this work. So
to help this
have more people out there. And it's kind of you want to I'm just going to keep going straight through the brother. But things happen to the characters fall into the main book. So you really should read them. And
as they were released.
As they were released. And I know for us, when they were released, it was like, I'm getting a taste of the brother.
Yeah.
Since he used to release a book every 6 months, and then it went to just one a year. And then we get like the Fallen Angels and the training series and all that. It's like, okay, it's not about the brothers are in it. There are other central characters, but important things happen in those cycles that's brought into the original. The main series. The main series. Thank you. Yeah. So.
Yes.
And if I haven't the point yet, I'll bring it.
Yes. And yeah. Well, and I got to the point because we talk about the Fallen series. A lot of people talk about the Fallen Angel series, and it's like, oh, they're so slow.
The first book is really slow, but you got to slog through it. And the rest of them are better. She doesn't feel that way.
The only ones that but that's because of But the only ones that I had that I felt very slow and I had kind of hard time getting through were the wolf. Yeah. Those to me.
That's way down a lot.
But those are the only ones that I had. I mean, yeah, I was fine. But I loved following him the way you should because one of the, and I'm not giving anything away, but Darius is one of the books, one of the half books. And you do not, like, I was looking, and there are some of the reading orders that tell you that Darius, because it's 0.5, because it's a prequel, that you should read it first. Do not. Do not.
No. It spoils so many things. It came out after Lassiter, and that's when you could.
Yes.
It is about Darius and Beth's mother, but it spoils too much.
Yeah, there are too many spoilers in there, and you don't want
to read that until it comes into the timeline of when they were released.
So it's a prequel, but it's not really a prequel. I mean, it is because it gives you the backstory.
It is,
but it should not be read
because it is so.
Yes, and I wish I could remember what site I saw that on, but they were like, "Oh, we find Darius," and they had it as the first book to read before Dark Love, and I'm like, because in Dark Love, or even you only know Darius because he gets blown up and he's Beth's father.
Well, I mean, this is just when he said he heard it, he does wrong. That it's dangerous and it's stupid, and he does wrong to his life.
Yes.
Which for
for a very hard individual who hasn't
Yeah.
been able to love anyone since he lost his parents.
Right.
That means a whole book.
It does. It's really showing the softer side.
Yeah, and the emotional.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then of course at the end he's praying to describe her virgin.
Yeah.
And then it says, those 5 words. She has to stutter. Like it's fine. Pokes. Jokes on it. Yeah. But
don't say that. It doesn't.
No, not literally. That's what she said. Yeah, but no, I mean, typical.
Here we go.
Yeah, you'll be back for it. Yes. I'll be back sometime after the sleep.
I'll promise to call you if anything weird, smart, or weirder.
Yes, because it's like,
I don't like this. Okay. I have a lot.
yes. And then, of course, we discussed about how so many of them are cute.
Another lesser thing.
That was pretty good.
Mr. O's. This is when Mr. O starts brewing his ugly head. Such a turn. And again, perfect attention to detail. Because you don't know until something Mr. O does. It's like, he's got the white eyes. He's got the white eyes like he should. And he has pale skin. But so men really are just
Oh, well, this one, yeah, he is definitely in a bag of vanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Jose is like, they gotta bring it. Get along.
yeah, feeling like doesn't understand. Now, I have to tell you, if I'm sitting here being told that I'm going through the change, you, in the beginning, the first episode, of course, he is ordering the beef broccoli at large, broccoli, and then he says, "Oh, make that 2."
Yeah.
So I'm like, when everybody starts talking about the change, and you don't necessarily know what the change is, so my first thought, of course, while I was reading the book, when she's ordering, I'm like, what? It's kind of like being pregnant, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's massively hungry, but then can't eat it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That to me is what I correlated, and then of course,
I'm sure you find out just how much.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's just
Well,
like any
and
other
what's talking about wants to wait. I mean,
yeah.
Point blank says
those are hallmarks. Because my other hobby for BDB is farm. That was one of the hallmarks.
Okay, and I have to give kudos. I don't know if this is Atlanta or what it's Caldwell is supposed to be. Gorgeous picture. I love. I don't know where they took gorgeous. Oh, yeah, and here she goes. It's her little self-sick.
Yeah. She's gonna try to call her.
Yeah. And where's Boo? What? Where's Boo? I want to know where the hell Boo is. Why didn't Boo come help her? Knowing who Boo is. No.
But I was there because when Butch sees her through the window, where was
it now? Because she calls him a he.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Vicious.
Oh yeah. It's so damn horrible. Yeah. Tell the brothers.
I can actually hear his voice now.
With your hearing?
With my hearing.
It was so low.
Yeah, because it was so low that I went, but I can't.
And I just, oh my God.
Thank you, Sia.
and such a great job on it.
And this is where,
And then the triangle
finds her, takes his shoe off, and uses it to break the window.
again, back to detail.
Back to detail.
What's wrong with
And
that?
who was
Now,
there?
now I do have an issue with the way.
See, there's
Yes.
food.
Yeah.
What issue with it?
This is true. I did not see a lock on the inside of the text. There's no way you would have one on the inside.
Oh.
But that's okay. I mean, that's just
It's easy to,
well, and that's just me because I'm working on fixing the gate and everything at the fence.
because you live alone and you're
Yeah, and you think of those
worried about
things.
your
Yes.
your safety.
Yes.
Is
And,
right.
and it's like, wait a minute, how did he get in? He just opened it and then he latched it. It's like, wait a minute. So much.
Oh,
And then and then all of them.
yeah, the brothers are together, and Raph is offering him a rock or a rock.
Yes. Of course, toward the front.
And for those of you who don't know what a ride is, maybe read your definition
In the front,
of every
book.
Yeah,
But every book.
ride is when you injure someone wrong them, and you give them a rock to.
With him being the king, of course, as with most royalty, if you strike royalty, it's instant death.
Right.
So
He says, "I'm waiting. You don't have to worry about that." He's like, "No, Lord, like, no. Well, I'll ask you again later." Actually.
and the whole court scenes.
And they're accusing him of killing the prostitutes.
No.
You know what? It wasn't fun.
What?
Travers and Z. Their conversation in this book. Travers is shitty because of what happens to Marissa.
Oh, no, not here yet.
Well,
No, that's no, it's this book, but we're not there yet.
No, I know we're not there.
It's right, it'll be in the next episode.
Yes.
That's why we're not talking about it. Oh, did he just
like
say?
To stay for dinner?
Would you like to be dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where that leather turns
the other arm.
Yep.
One of the worst things, yes.
No, still the best is when Rat takes my Francis. Nobody kills those human beings.
And then they did such a good job because even Torment is like, hey, I'm gonna watch this. Normally Mr. Hey, let's, keep everything on the up and up. Even Torment's like, yeah, let's go.
He did tell Rage to calm down. He was the voice of reason.
He was the voice of reason.
And then, and all of them, they're all just, he is giddy about Rage beating the crap out of him.
Right.
And then, I love Find Your Wife. And he's like, oh, I don't have a woman. Which one chicks want you? What makes you think I would? Oh my gosh. There are so many though. Yes, this home. And then for crepes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, yeah, pardon Jen. Jingle.
And even Z is not Z, B.
Yes.
Good enough.
Yeah, well, it's easier to clean up. Yes.
The blood just soaked right into the purple.
And, good minerals, the flowers, the garden.
Death is not responded.
Yeah.
Right, we did. Finally comes to life.
He's probably terrified. Oh, I'm sure. Well, and that's why he's talking describe like, hello.
And I love the way they weave things. Oh, but Wrath is going through something emotional, realizing how much in love he is with her. And at the same time, he meets Marissa, and they're falling apart just a little bit. And then, the lesser has Billy to be a lesser, basically.
Yeah, and it's like boom, 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 boom.
And it's like a lot of those things are happening at the exact time. And the way they weave them together, I thought was really well done.
Okay, getting ready.
Yeah.
Marissa's getting ready to show up. Yeah, don't go out. It's like, do you understand? Marissa can take you down in a heartbeat.
She does too. Or she picks them up off the Nice things.
It's like,
He's like, "Mom, like, you're fine." Or he does me.
so I've been going my kind. What do you mean my kind? Like,
Well, he thinks they're drug dealers, so.
Oh, I know. He probably making money, yeah.
Oh, and he offers his hand. She goes,
Right, she freaks out because it's like,
she's like looking at his hand, looking at him, looking at his hand.
It's like, yeah, I'm not supposed to touch it. Sick of men gawking at you.
Yeah, look at me. Here I am, not gawking at me. I like the love.
Very well. And their chemistry. Yeah, I mean, yes, it is. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait for their book.
Yeah. I mean, they're both, I mean, their expressions say so much.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really going to enjoy the book.
Oh.
I love the book anyway.
Yes. I think I like the way you look at it.
Yeah.
It's like he's seen an angel. You can't be real. He's seen his angel. And it's a good thing, Scribe Virgin kind of knows what she's doing. All things in the right time. Yeah, and it's your hair. And in the book, of course, without knowing, what he's thinking. It's like, you know what he's thinking. He wants to do. It's like, yeah.
It's, but it's a strange request. That's right. It's a request.
Oh, definitely.
Because you don't, if you just met someone, even if you've gone on a couple of dates, you don't usually touch their hair before you get to the intimate part. Even if, or you might kiss.
But like nowadays, that's usually 5 minutes into the day.
I know, but hey, we're old fashioned.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, touching your acquaintance hair is it's a very intimate request.
Yes. And I gotta tell you, the first time he did that, I thought he was grabbing our lips. I was like, I didn't plan it. The way he does his fist, and you don't really see the.
Got your nose.
Yeah, I it's playing got your nose. Oh my God. See?
He says, I love.
And then it curses her.
I love you. God damn it.
I'm thinking I don't want the way you're supposed to do that. But that's okay. Again, he had some issues expressing himself. I get it.
But I get it. I didn't want to date my husband. I didn't want anything to do with him, but I went out and date for reasons. I'm raised with that. I mean, Butch and Marissa looking at each other. Anyway, when I really realized.
Well, no.
So I understand.
Because you already thought he was kind of arrogant, so of course you weren't going to tell him.
Right. So I
Just
see
easy
it where we're at. You damn it. No,
That's a wrap.
yeah,
That's a wrap on number 4, buddy.
yeah.
Yep. He knows when the screen goes black. He knows it's the end of the chapter. Seriously.
You have your puppy trained.
I have my puppy trained. He knows, man. It's like, okay, Mom, I get 5 minutes with you now.
Yes. All right. Well, that is episode 3-4. Please feel free to comment on the video, share, anyone.
Yes, definitely. If you enjoyed it, please share.
Yeah.
Definitely like.
If you have comments or questions, please be gentle.
Yes.
And we would be happy to answer. That's back to there from the video. Insta. Yeah. Gotta get this part.
Yes, and we're on YouTube, and then you are able to also put it on.
Yes.
Yes.
Just all the same handle. DVD films. All right. So until next time, peace, love, and daggers.